What is going on, guys? Today we're gonna have a few special videos because I have finally gotten some products to try out, and at the time of recording this it will be a little bit later than when these videos are posted, but they're gonna be some new and exciting Olight optic products. And I'm going to do this in two different videos, and we will start with the first one with whatever one that pulls out of the bag first. Alright, looks like we're starting with the Osight S. Now, Olight is coming out with some new optics at SHOT Show, and there are two new optics, so I'm going to run down what they had sent me. The Osight S is going to retail at $249.99. You'll be able to purchase it from the Olight store starting January 21st at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. And I believe you have to be like a member or like have a login with them, and you'll get some extra perks. So you'll get up to 25% off, plus a login gift of a free i3E keychain light and a free challenge coin. I will put the purchase link through my links on my YouTube channel through my new campsite link. That way you guys can click on the campsite link and just get straight links to purchase these things. As far as product features goes, the Osight S has the charging cover just like the original Osight, and it is a closed optic, which is super cool. What they say is an enclosed optic with an aspherical lens offering unmatched protection against environmental elements and ensuring zero distortion and parallax-free performance. It has a 2 MOA dot and a 32 MOA circle. Looks like based on the box here you can cycle through those options, so you can get the ring of the donut ring with the dot in the center, just the dot, or the donut ring, which is, nice features. You'll have the flexible light sensor, so if you want to have the optic adjust the brightness of the red dot, it will automatically do that, and you'll be able to, still adjust it how you want it. Now, the other cool thing that I thought was interesting, it has a universal RMS-C footprint for direct mounting. So I'm not sure what that quite entails quite yet, but we are going to open this guy up and see what we got. This is really cool. When Olight first contacted me, I've been getting a ton of spam emails, and I wasn't quite sure if they was legit or not, so I contacted someone else through Olight, and they said it was legit, and so I was very happy to work with them. They wanted to send me their optic that they released last year, but I had just recently purchased this, so they let me know that two new optics were coming and asked if I was interested in reviewing them, and of course I said yes. So that's where we're at. So let's take a look. So this box opens up pretty interestingly. It's pretty nice, not gonna lie. We're proud to introduce the industry's first optic made from OAL material, featuring a magnetic charging cover and backed by a lifetime warranty. That's always welcomed. At our core, we listen to our customers and we continuously innovate. Osight, see the power. And then you have the Osight website. So, opening up the stuff that, comes with the optic. You're going to get a charging cable. You're going to get the nice tool with the nice tie on there to keep it nice and neat, and looks like you have a USB to a USB-C, and then I don't know what this is. Oh, looks like it's a just a little lanyard type to put around. And I'm guessing you can just do that with your tool here so you don't lose it. Just gonna take a guess. Not sure if that's what they intended it for. But so the way I'm gonna do this video is we're gonna have some unboxing. I'm gonna put these optics to a firearm. We'll test them out. I'll zero them. We'll run through some rounds, see how they run, and then go from there. That way we can see how everything's doing. And what I'll do is I'll also bring my bore sighting laser just to see if anything changes, because I do want to test them out fully. Now that's nice. So it's a red dot, and this is red. I like that. It's the finer touches, the nice little details that you get. And then you get the Osight with the red, like that. So we're gonna throw these all into the little baggie. And I do like this baggie. The one that came with the original Osight, I've been using it with just my, carry stuff that I put into my range bag. So here we get all the screws, which is nice. Now, in my last video, I did have trouble mounting the optic to my Smith & Wesson, but it wasn't a big deal because Smith & Wesson gives you all the screws that you need when you purchase your firearm, so it wasn't bad. So there's the types of screws. We have a hashtag 6-32, M4, hashtag 6-40, and then M3. And they give you plenty of screws to choose from. I also do like these little little containers that they put the screws in. They can be individualized, and then you can add them together, which is really nice. Little things like this, that's just what makes products go well. Next, we have the owner's manual. Now this is the first time I'm seeing this. All I knew that was being sent to me was that they had 2 optics releasing at SHOT Show, and that's it. So everything I'm seeing is all new. I didn't know what the size was going to be. All I knew is one was going to be larger and one was going to be smaller. I didn't know that they were going to be enclosed. This one was going to be an enclosed optic, which is super cool. All right, it looks like we got a page that says read me, so we're going to read. Now it's just showing you how to zero your optic, how to put the screws in. They didn't send this with the first optic, so this is nice. Gives you a little bit more instructions in case you're unsure. So just the quick facts, you can torque value per screw depending on the screw. So depending on what you use, it goes to 15 inch-pounds to 17 inch-pounds. All great things. Now, the optic itself. That is tiny. That is super neat. Super neat. Now, looking at the thing, you got your magnetic thing where this charging cover will sit on. Looks like it's barely charged. I'm sure just enough to ship it. So I'll have to charge that up. But this is nice. Now, there's nothing else in the box, so I'll move this aside. And we will compare it to the original Olight Osight. Now this is on my M&P 10, and we're just gonna do quick size comparison there. Let me turn the brightness up just a little bit. So it is much smaller than the original optic. And for your carry guns, this is gonna be probably what you're looking for. If you like having, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do like the charging cover. Think that's super cool. Protects your optic when you're not using it if you leave it in the safe. And you don't have to flutz around with batteries, nothing. You can just go ahead and just throw it on and charge it if you need. Oh my gosh, that is really bright too. So I just turned it on. Right now it has the donut with the dot in the center. Let's see, there we go. I am surprised with how bright that is. And it is actually clear for me. That's awesome. So I have astigmatism and I can actually see that clearly. It's not blurry. That's awesome. That's really cool. I am already going to tell you guys, I like this. I like this a lot. So, let's see. I'm pretty sure it has the same adjustment levels as the original. You're going to be able to switch, I think it was like 10 different brightness settings. But that is sick. And I'm sure, let's see. And looking at it closer, so your elevation adjustment is protected with these two little slots. So I think they really outdid themselves there. Just so it's not, you don't rub it on anything and it messes up your adjustment. That's cool. But I have astigmatism and I'm blown away that I can actually look at this red dot and I can see what I will be able to see on camera. So like if you don't know what astigmatism is, whenever you see a red dot, it's gonna look like starburst, or it's not gonna be just like a clear circle. This one is a clear circle for me. I'm super excited. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hopefully mount this bad boy on my MMP9 compact, and I will carry this, see how it carries with the firearm. I will run some optics or some rounds through it. We'll see how it holds 0 in the next part of the video. Okay, so running through the functions to hold, if you hold the plus button, it looks like it turns on the adjustable lights, the adjustable settings for where it'll take in the light and adjust the brightness of the red dot on its own. So let's see if I hold minus. We like to just test things out without reading instructions. Okay, holding the minus button changes between the different optics, or the different settings. Now just the dot is more starburst for me, but the donut, for whatever reason, was not blurry. So the donut is not blurry for me. So whatever they do with this donut, with my astigmatism, it's not blurry for me for whatever reason. And I don't know why that is. Every red dot I've ever tried is always blurry for me, but this one is not. So that is awesome. Awesome. All right, that's gonna be this part of the video. The next part will be shooting. So once I get this mounted, we'll take it to the range and we'll go from there. If I have any issues with mounting, I will let you guys know. I'm not gonna take the time to mount this thing on video. I'll do that on my own leisurely time. And if I have any issues, I'll let you guys know. But I don't think there's gonna be issues. Now, what I'm also seeing though is a little slit, so that little wrist loop or whatever you wanna call it goes through the cover. So that will probably help you not lose this thing, right? I wonder if some people have lost their covers. So they might have made it easier to not lose that thing, which would be nice. But magnetic fits right into the optic. And when this is all said and done and it's on here, it will look like that. So with the cover on. Without the cover, it'll be much smaller. So I'm going to get this all mounted on here, and we'll go from there. What's going on, guys? We're back at the range and we are testing the new Osight S model on my MMP 9 compact, MMP 2.0, sorry. I've been carrying it for the last few days now. To be honest, I love it. Now I've been using the adjustable light setting. It's been great. I've been dry firing at home. Even out here, it's nice and bright, and it's a great adjustment to what, you know, the surrounding light is. And I wanted to say, I was carrying it even when I had to change a tire on my Ford Bronco. Putting my flat tire that I had fixed on my Ford Bronco back on the truck, and I was carrying my gun, no issues. The optic is nice and small. It didn't feel like it was jabbing me for how I carry my gun. I don't do appendix carry, I do a belly band. Super comfortable. This, I didn't even notice a change. But let's just get into it. I have 100 rounds of Fiocchi. What I just want to do is just make sure that the gun holds 0 after 100 rounds. I do have my bore sighter, so I'll make sure that the dot is on my target. And yeah, we'll go from there. All right, just bore sighted it. So let's just get some shots on. Now it has 3 different reticles, which is nice. I actually prefer the donut without the dot in the center, because when I am looking at it, I can actually put that donut right on my front sight and kind of fill in that front sight circle with the donut. And that's what I was just doing with just dry firing. So nice. And a lockback. That's super sweet. So that was 15 plus 17, a little over 30 rounds. Let's just see how she did. All right, we're still good. All right. Yeah, this is nice. I have not done a whole lot of red dots on semi-automatic pistols, and we're still on. Okay, looking to be a great dot. My marks for my screws haven't changed either. This is nice. Let's go finish 100 rounds. All right, we're finishing the 100 rounds. All right, last laser check. And we're still spot on. Awesome. Let's go talk about it. All right, guys. I approve of this Osight S. Really great, small little package, enclosed optic, 3 different reticles between the Donut of Doom, the Donut of Doom with a dot, and then just the dot. It's a 2 MOA dot and a 30-something MOA circle. It's really nice. I like it. I was able to shoot fast with it. I hit all my shots and didn't get any walking with the like didn't get any movement with the red dot. Stayed in the same place. So great little red dot for 250 bucks. Definitely worth looking at for an enclosed optic. You're not going to beat that price. Nice and bright. I can see clearly with the dot with my stigmatism, which is a huge plus. Most red dots are just super blurry for me, but this one, no, not at all. I am able to see that clearly, which was a huge surprise for me. I honestly thought I was going to go my whole life without being able to see a clear red dot, and I don't know how they did it, but I love this thing. Now I have suppressor height or optic height sights on mine, so I am able to co-witness with this really easily. Everything just worked out great. I didn't have any issues mounting it, nothing. Great optic. Definitely look into it. And not only that, you do get the wherever it went, where did I put it? Right here. You do get the charging station, which is nice. So you put that onto the optic, it turns the reticle off, and then it will, as long as there's charge in the station here, once you mount it onto the optic, it's going to charge your optic, and then yeah, you don't have to change batteries, which is nice. Osight, I was reading the user manual. They say every 3 months make sure that this thing is fully charged. So that's the only thing you got to worry about when you're doing this thing. But look into it. It's going to be a really nice piece to add to your collection of optics. Thanks for watching, guys. I always appreciate you.